the City Auditorium of Health and Alliances, today is Matriculation, a very important academic activity in the university. It is a short, solemn, but very significant activity that men and women would have to undertake. By this exercise, you are going to be duly acknowledged as junior members, dignified citizens. In the orientation ceremony, you wear patches hanging around the university environment. But after today, when you swear the matriculation, Vice Chancellor, its junior member. Welcome. This ceremony on in the morning for the first session, earlier part of this morning, around 9 o'clock, we held it for some cohorts of your batch. The Fred Newton Baker School of Public Health. I also acknowledge other people on the days who have joined us this morning for this very important assignment. Now, Madam Vice Chancellor, with your permission, I invite to present students matriculated. Professor Theophilus Adiku, please join us. I now invite the Dean of the School of Medicine, Professor Yawa Santiago, to present students from the School of Medicine.
Will the matriculating student of the School of Medicine and remain standing? Professor Yawa Santiago, Dean of School of Medicine, present students of the school to be matriculated.
Thank you, Professor Yawa Santiago. I now call on the Dean of the School of Pharmacy, Professor Kwame Ohineboabeng, to present students from the School of Pharmacy.
Will the matriculating students of the School of Pharmacy please stand and remain standing? Madam Vice Chancellor, I, Kwame Ohineboabeng, Dean of the School of Pharmacy, present to you students of the school to be matriculated.
Thank you, Professor Boabeng. I now call on the Dean of the School of Allied Health Sciences, Professor Symbolic.
Will the matriculate of the School of Allied Sciences please stand and remain standing? I, Professor Samuel Isienbedu, Dean of the School of Allied Health Sciences, present to you students of the school to be matriculated.
Thank you, Professor Symbolic. I now call on the Dean of the School of Sports and Exercise Medicine, Professor Nikote, to present to students.
Will the matriculating students of the School of Sports and Exercise Medicine please stand and remain standing? I, Professor Nikote, Dean of the School of Sports and Exercise Medicine, present to you students of the school to be matriculated.
To present to students to be matriculated.
Will the matriculated students of the School of Ministry please stand and stand in? I, Dr. Fernando Acevedo, acting of the School of Dentistry, present to you a student of
Thank you, Dr. Estevez. Just joined that some stood up. I don't know whether they heard their name, their school name, or program name. To be related. Professor Peter Adatara.
Will the matriculating students of the Bachelor of Health Service Administration of the School of Nursing and Midwifery please stand in standing? I, Professor Tara, Dean of the School of Nursing and Midwifery, present to you
Sarah. Is currently streaming online, and because we don't want to leave any empty space, your schools have been already indicated. Could you step forward so that we fill the spaces? We have come to a very important aspect of today's program, the oath. Have you sworn an oath before? Have you sworn an oath before? Okay, then no's have it. We are in Parliament. So today is going to be your of swearing an oath. So I have called out School of Medicine, I have called out School of Pharmacy, Allied Health Sciences, School of Sports and Exercise Medicine, School of Dentistry, Graduate School, and Health Service Administration. You can still see some students sitting. They were late, so they didn't hear their school. Please, you join us, be upstanding. When we matriculate you, when you go back, find your programs and your schools. Thank you very much. So you are going to swear the matriculation oath. And this is the crux of the matter, very important and solemn. So for this period, I don't want to see your teeth, because it's a very, very serious assignment. When we finish, you will smile and laugh. Now you're going to repeat after me. If I say I, please mention your name. And then we continue with the oath. We are still waiting for those filing in. Kindly hurry. Thank you very much. Please look on your program. You have the oath there. I do solemnly promise to be a loyal member of the University of Health and Allied Sciences, to study diligently, and to conform to all statutes, rules, and represented by their deans have taken the matriculation oath. I pray you to matriculate them.
Thank you, Madam Registrar, for this exercise. Are you ready to be matriculated? Are you sure? I can't feel it. If you're not ready, let me go and sit down, then you go back to your various homes. Okay. You've sworn the oath. Honorable Regional Minister, the university statutes is clear that before a student is recognized as a junior member of the university, they must be matriculated. And therefore, like the registrar said, this is a very important exercise. And the Vice Chancellor is mandated to matriculate the students. So on this legal requirements of the university, by the powers vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of this noble university, the University of Health and Allied Sciences, I, Professor Lydia Azia, so do hereby matriculate you, admitting you to the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of the schools and halls of residence to which you have been assigned in the University of Health and Allied Sciences. Congratulations. Clap for yourselves. Thank you, Registrar.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor. I didn't hear that. You are not glad that you have sworn and been matriculated. Clap for yourselves again. Haven't you heard that clapping is therapeutic? Clapping and laughing, they are therapeutic. Anytime you have opportunity to clap or laugh, do it, and do it well. Thank you very much. Kindly take your seats. Now, as a symbolic gesture, I'm going to invite 2 of your cohorts to sign the matricula. This is a gesture symbolizing that all of you have signed the matricula. But beyond here, it is imperative that you ensure that you sign the matricula when it comes round. Now it is online. If you don't sign, you will not be eligible for graduation. It means you were never a student in the university. So, may I invite Ofosua Christabel from the School of Sports and Exercise Medicine and Jeremiah Potofi to step up to sign the matricula on your behalf. Give them a clap. They have a speech, very beautiful speech written on your behalf. Please step up to present your speech to us.
Good day, Vice Chancellor, the Volta Regional Minister, the Registrar, the Deans and the Directors, members of convocation, staff of the university, invited guests, fellow matriculants, ladies and gentlemen. I am in the person of Ofosua Christabel, a proud student of the School of Sports and Exercise Medicine and a soon-to-be sports doctor, and I am here with
Otufa Jeremiah Yao, a student of the School of Medicine and precisely the Department of the Physician Assistantship, a soon-to-be clinical officer.
It is a great honor to stand before you today on this special occasion. Today, we officially become part of this prestigious institution, marking a moment that we will cherish for a lifetime. First and foremost, we would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to our Vice Chancellor, Madam Professor Lydia Aziato, and the university management, whose leadership and vision guide this university toward excellence. Madam Vice Chancellor, we deeply appreciate the opportunities and resources made available to us. We pledge to make the most of this incredible journey under your guidance.
And as we embark on this phase of our education, let us embrace the journey ahead with open minds and inquisitive minds as well. Each challenge we encounter will help shape us into that compassionate and skilled professionals we aspire to be. Let us remain curious, ask questions, and seek knowledge beyond the classrooms, always guided by the UHAS ethos of excellence, integrity, innovation, service, and of care.
Now, to my fellow matriculants, congratulations on making it this far. We have conquered the admission process, which felt like a marathon, except we didn't have running shoes, just our dreams and determination. This marks the beginning of an exciting, challenging, and transformative journey. There will be sleepless nights, complex assignments, and even moments of self-doubt. Let's embrace our differences and work together, lifting each other during our shared challenges. Unity and collaboration will be our greatest strength. As someone once said, and I quote, "Individually, we are a drop, but together we are an ocean." This profound idea highlights our collective strength. Likewise, Nelson Mandela boldly declared, and I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon used to change the world," unquote. These words remind us that through unity and knowledge, we can drive meaningful change despite the challenges. And of course, we must not forget to enjoy the ride. Let's make time for networking, friendship, hobbies, and memories that will last a lifetime. After all, university life is not just about good grades. It's about becoming well-rounded individuals who can thrive in any environment.
So in conclusion, as we matriculate today, may we carry forward the lessons we have learned and the values we hold dear. Together, we have the power to make a positive impact on our communities and the world at large. Here's to a future filled with endless possibilities and to the remarkable journey that lies ahead. Congratulations to us all. Thank you. Long live Ghana. Long live UHAS, the great giants. Thank you very much.
Shall we do it again? Thank you very much. And this is about one of the speeches I didn't hear any challenge mentioned. We are grateful to you. Yeah. We are very, very senior management and the entire university management are very, very grateful that you see the challenges, but you know that we will work with you to get through it. Now is the turn of the Vice Chancellor to address us. Shall we welcome her with a round of applause?
Thank you, Madam Registrar. The gentleman, what's your name again? Yao. Jeremiah, but you're also Yao, right? I'm also Yao, so I see a politician in the making. The way he was confident, the voice quality. Honorable, you know, and a lady. Oh, I like the partnership. Congratulations. Every first year, Pony, if you are finishing, anyway, I just like your team efforts. Honorable Minister, Registrar, my deans, directors, members of convocation, our dear matriculants. Oh no, you have matriculated already, so They are now students of the university. Once you saw the oath, the Vice Chancellor matriculated you, it's done. What is left is for you to sign the matricular. Our pressmen and women here in presence, the Honorable Minister's team that he came with, our viewers online, our parents, wherever you are, we extend a warm greeting from the University of Health and Life Sciences, the great giants rising. This morning at 9 a.m., we had the first session of matriculation. Honorable Minister, this is the first time in the history of the university that we are having 3 sessions of matriculation ceremonies. A session is held in Hohoi at the Fred Newton Baker School of Public Health, and then we had a session here in the morning. The room was full, and this afternoon, mid-morning, the room is also almost full. We started in 2012, September, with only 154 students. We have graduated about 10,000 students, and our student population is over 10,000 currently. This year, this is the first batch. Somewhere in April, May, a second batch of Sandwich students will be matriculated also. So we matriculate 2 groups of students, regular and Sandwich students. Last year, we brought in about 1,008. This year, regular students, we are bringing in over 2,000, 2,007 plus. I'll give the statistics very soon. So our auditorium can sit only 1,002. So we're not able to do just one ceremony, so we have 2 ceremonies. I'm sure in the future, it will be more than this. But that said, matriculation is a very, very important ceremony for every tertiary institution. And if you are not matriculated, it means you are not a member of the university. And so you have to take the oath seriously. In the oath, you promise to obey all our rules and regulations and obey the Vice Chancellor, your deans, directors, members of the university convocation. The university, Honorable Minister, as I'm sure you are aware, started by an Act of Parliament at 8/28/2011, but we took off officially in 2012, incubating facilities in the Trafalgar Teaching Hospital, or the whole teaching hospital. Fortunately, through government effort, we secured support from the Chinese government, and we had the China-aided Phase 1 project, where we are located now. This auditorium was funded by the Bank of Ghana, so it's not part of the China-aided project. And last year, we also commissioned the China-aided Phase 2 project that gave us an additional 2,500 student spaces. So we want to extend appreciation to the government of Ghana and also the Chinese government for what they have done for UHAS. Because of their help, we have come thus far. Our values, Honorable Minister, includes mutual trust, innovation, technology, research, ethical. Our 4 main beliefs that everything that we do center around. For when you finish UHAS, anything mediocre, everything you do. If you go home and somebody asks, UHAS, where are you? Everybody thinks that we are in Ho, but even in Ho, there are dynamics. So here at the Phase 1 campus, we have the School of Pharmacy. If I say we have the School of Pharmacy, it means that the administration of that school is here. We all know that we go to different places for our lectures. So School of Pharmacy students, you have to go to Dave. For some of your practicals, you may have to go to the Phase 2 for some of your lectures, but the administration of School of Pharmacy is here at Phase 1. The School of Basic and Biomedical Science, they matriculated in the morning. their administration is also here. In fact, the phase 1 campus is School of Basic and Biomedical Science School, okay? Then my sports and exercise medicine scientists, the medical doctors. You say you are a sports doctor, whatever it is, you are special. The office is at the lab complex. So, Honorable Minister, even though our lab complex is not complete, as a university, we think that we should not just let it lie there. So we have tried our best to gradually using some spaces. So School of Sports and Exercise Medicine, Institute of Health Research, they are located in a lab complex that's behind us. The Davet campus that I mentioned earlier is at the other side of town. I'm sure those of you who know Trafalgar, you have to go down the road and you branch right. Our Institute of Traditional Medicine and our Western Physical Development Directorates are located there. Then the Trafalgar campus, where the hospital is, you have the School of Medicine, and the School of Dentistry, and the School of Allied Health Sciences. All these 3 schools are there for now. The Get Fund project for School of Allied Health Sciences is at the foundation stage. It's not gone anywhere. So the school is still at the Trafalgar campus. And our newest facility houses the central administration of the university, the School of Nursing and Midwifery, which is the largest school of the university. This year, they are matriculating over 1,000 students, and the Simulation Center is also located at the Phase 2 campus. Then, when you go to Hohoi, our Fred Newton Binker School of Public Health is located there. That school has almost 3,000 students. They are also there. So when they ask you, where is UHAS? Take your time and say that the main campus is here at the Sokode campus. But we have other campuses. Then you take your time to tell the person where the areas are. You have to also make time to know the other campuses because you are now a bona fide student of the university. Now, as at today, we have 26 undergraduate programs and 25 postgraduate programs. Honorable Minister, this year, we have introduced some new programs that we'll be launching in a few minutes. We will do a short presentation on this program to know why was this program introduced, what are the job opportunities if you come and do these programs. So we have among us this mid-morning, afternoon, the 6th-year Doctor of Medical Laboratory Sciences student. If you are here, give me a wave. Okay, these are Doctor of Medical Laboratory Science students. Then we also have introduced a 4-year Bachelor of Health Service Administration. If you are here, give me a wave. Okay, so these are our health administrators. And then we have also introduced combined bachelor and master's degree in psychology. This is because, Honorable Minister, before you can practice as a psychologist, you must have a master's. And because UHAS was primary to provide the healthcare personnel ready for the job market, we have introduced a program that is 6 years so that they can finish with a master's and go to the field. So this program, we have 3 streams: clinical psychology, neuropsychology, and properly, yeah, by psychologists. Okay, good. Then we have also introduced MPhil midwifery. If you are here, give me a wave. Okay. So, Honorable Minister, if you have already been to this university, you don't matriculate twice. So those who are here are our graduate students who were not part of UHAS community during their first degree. So those who already matriculated are not here. Then the MPhil PhD Medical Laboratory Science. Where are you? You all came to first degree in UHAS. That is fine. Then my pharmacists, MPhil PhD Pharmacology, Toxicology, Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Pharmacognosy. Where are you? All right. So majority of them also are not strangers in UHAS. All right, so these new programs are very important for us, Honorable Minister. The law mandated UHAS to train within the health space, and we are committed to stay focused on this mandate. We are the first and only university that far that is categorized as a specialized university because all our programs are focused in a defined area and are skill-based. Because of that, Honorable Minister, we drew the theory as a GTech requirement, and we also have to satisfy the regulatory authorities for the various disciplines that our programs are linked to. So we have to satisfy everything. We say all of you should come in. We will have 14,000. But within the constraints that we had, or we have, we offered admission to 4,640. Out of this, 2,526 undergraduate students enrolled and 285 postgraduate students enrolled. In total, we have 2,775 students enrolling for regular admission this year, 2024-25 academic year. Now, Honorable Minister, for regular admission, and this year it is 2,775, which is about 50% growth. Now, the China-aided Phase 2 program gave us a 2,500 space. Even this admission that we have, Honorable Minister, our student accommodation is woefully inadequate. So I know that you tell us something, but I'm just trying to draw attention to the things that are very, very critical for this university to grow. Over the 10,000 students that we have, our own accommodation, the Sokode and the Asogli hostels, and the small ones, we have the Diver and the China Phase 1 hostel, can only accommodate about 2,000 students. So we practiced the in, out system. So once you came to first year, we try and find some space for you. Then you have to move out. Next year, the new group will put it there. Now, within the whole enclave, you are here from here, so Honorable Minister, we don't have enough accommodation for students in town. So our students are really, really struggling. Challenges in their speech. Management is fully aware of all our situation, challenges that we are facing. I want to draw your attention to a few of them. In addition to the hostel facility, staff accommodation, that one we can't talk plenty, but the students are critical for us as the convocation for head of town. We are fortunate to have Baroque Hostel opening this year, which has given about 500 students space. Now, the buses are not able to go to Kojobi area to bring the students. And the keke is not very safe for our students. So transport is a problem also. I know that the internal road is already high on your agenda. So we are hoping to see some work starting on the internal roads of the university very, very soon. We also have challenges regarding teaching and learning resources. The chairs, the projectors, and other things that we need for the students to have a comfortable teaching and learning environment is also a challenge. That is why we could not even attempt to bring 3,000, because out of the 14,000 of qualified applicants, if we make any mistake to bring more, we cannot run this university. So there are others, but when you rank what will make our students comfortable, includes accommodation for both freshmen and continuing students. We want them to be on campus. We have the land. So if there are PPP investors who want to come to the region, please prioritize UHAS. Water situation, transportation. I'm sure the students' lives will be more enjoyable when they are here. Our Dean of Students, where are you? Can I see the Dean of Students? Professor Judith Annaman is your mother, is the headmaster of all the students. Please have a seat. And I also have the SRC president here. Michael, where are you? Yeah, Michael is here. Okay, so this is your SRC president. He's also the assistant headmaster of all the students. They are here to address every challenge that you have. Don't wait until it's too late. So the Dean of Students, they have an officer dedicated to the student financial services and other counseling services. We are going to have the UHAS Counseling Center just behind the auditorium where the Dean of Student Office used to be. You can ask your seniors, they will show you. And then we are also working to have accreditation or approval for our dental clinic, which will be located at the Trafalgar campus. It's almost about, Dr. Acevedo, 80%, 90% complete? 90% complete, okay. And we're also going to roll out the UHAS clinic also at the phase 2 simulation center. You cannot have a clinic without approval. So we need to go through the processes to get approval before we can start these clinics, operationalizing these clinics. And then we are also waiting for FDA approval to start operating the Natural Herbal Products Center or lab at the Dave campus, the Institute of Traditional Alternative Medicine. We have a lab that can test drugs for our populace and for practitioners in that space. And we are waiting for final approval from the FDA. The crux of the matter is that your parents brought you here to get a degree. True or false? Madam, true or false? True. Be confident. The primary reason that your parents paid your fees is to get a degree. Whether it's 4 years, 2 years, 6 years, whatever, you are here for a degree. And so whatever you do, even the lady and the gentleman who wrote the speech for you also drew attention to it. But if you do the learning alone as you did at SSS, it won't help you. The SSS, you want to cross a bridge. Now you cross a bridge. Now you're going to prepare yourself for the job market. The job market is not me and my book and my skills, no. It's you, your book, your skills, and the total package, okay? So now that you are here, the UHAS environment provide opportunity for you to engage with the field. Remember, when you engage with the field and you are serious, when you finish, you will not stay at home because they knew you are serious. They will recommend you for some job opportunities within the space. I know what I'm talking about. Some of the people you go and meet on the field, they have private practice and other things they are doing. If you are serious, they will engage you. Some of our students, even before they graduate, they start working. So if you are serious, you cross the bridge fast track. The job now is network, IT skills, etc. So if you come to UHAS and you don't take advantage of the system means that they are going to give you assignments, you are going to do group work and whatever. Engage so that you come out well-rounded for the job market. I wouldn't belabor that. The Honorable Minister, last year, I think this year, it didn't happen on campus, but we had some attacks. Last year, some of our students came to learn in the night from phase 1. They were going to the Sokode hostel. They were attacked. They took their phones from them and all that. So security is a priority also for our campus. Because of that, we have branded one of our pickups as a security vehicle, which the Honorable Minister will help us to commission this afternoon to help the police also to patrol. But don't work alone, or don't work in the night and then you are alone, you are going to, no. Be in a group, it's safer, okay? Be mindful that our property is not walled, and so people can come in from all angles. So be mindful that you should take care of your security, even though we also do our part. So in this context, because now, Honorable, our students are also found in the Kojobi area, it means that we need to electrify that street behind the phase 2 towards the Baroque Hostel. It's not safe in the night. However, some of our classes is going to journey to about 8, 9 in the night. So, and the buses are not regular and all that. So we are also pleading that you help us electrify our campus better, especially towards the Baroque Hostel. One thing that's, if I don't say it, then it means I have not spoken. It's about examination malpractice. Every year, we get two or three students cheating. Some will rusticate. If your offense is such that we rusticate, you go home for 1 year before you come back. Or you fail the entire semester or whatever. We don't take examination malpractice lightly, because you are going to provide service to a vulnerable population. The healthcare environment is such that we cannot afford to have people without integrity, people who are not sincere as healthcare professionals. It is not possible. So if we don't handle it well, you finish the university and your life after school will not be an example to others. So please, you need to study. Don't do AI. Learn it yourself. The body is very complex. For you as Honorable, our academic work is so stressful because our curriculum is loaded. It's loaded because we have to do every requirement of the regulator, and we have to prepare the person to take care of the whole human being. So because of that, our students are almost every time stressed. Our programs are not the type that you can do 3 days in a week, some few hours. No, they are engaged throughout. I kind of agree that you are stressed, but that is no reason for you to cheat in exams. So this is to all of you. It will be very sad that you cannot graduate with your cohort because of examination malpractice. So please, take this seriously. Read the student's handbook and abide by the regulations as you have promised you will do. And if you do that, we'll all be happy together. Now, this year, we have brought new programs that the Honorable Minister is going to launch in a few minutes. Next year, what are we working on seriously to bring on board next year? The deans are almost done with these programs that I'm going to mention, and hopefully when we send out applications for admissions, these programs will be part of it. We are going to introduce a bachelor's program, 6 years bachelor's program in optometry, optical dispensing, sonography. These are 4-year programs, occupational health and safety. We are going to start the graduate entry medical program, which our constituents are waiting for with all energy, and this is going to start in the university. We are also going to commence Bachelor of Mental Health Nursing and Pediatric Nursing and some master's programs in the various schools. However, this year, for the sandwich admission, we are going to start the sandwich stream of the MPhil Nursing and Midwifery program. Honorable Minister, we are committed to stay within the health space as much as possible. From prevention to curative to palliative care, from before you even become pregnant or you are dying, there are several programs that we can do to stay within the health space, and we are committed to stay within the health space as much as possible. So before I take my seat, when you rank health training in the country, UHAS is number one. I'm sure that if we are not even number one, our late president who started this university, our late president, John Evans Atamios, I'm sure that the bones will be very joyful in the grave, that his dream is being maintained. He dreamt that UHAS will be a specialized health training university. And we are number one, thus far, and we are committed to stay number one. We want to thank you, all of you matriculants, that you chose UHAS as your tertiary university. The universities are many, you could have gone anywhere, but you came here, and we thank you for coming here. And we want to assure you that we will do what we can do within the resources and the facilities and the opportunities available to us to make sure that you enjoy or you become proud as a member of the UHAS community. We wish you well. I'm waiting for your graduation day. In the morning, I told them that the one who gave the valedictory speech should be from their cohort. But I'm also saying that it should be from this cohort. Whatever it is, I wish you well, and I pray that you stay healthy, you stay safe, you develop and grow within your discipline. Don't ever underestimate the importance of the discipline or the program that you have been enrolled. I was part of the admission process, and I know that some of you wanted a program A, your results was not whatever, so you got program B. Just thank God that you have been given the opportunity. Out of 14,000 and less than 3,000 that was brought in, 2,775, you were part of the chosen. So take advantage of this opportunity, and I'm sure that you will not regret being part of the UHAS story. Thank you very much.
Let's stay in the church for some time. Can you do it again if that one was for yourself? Thank you very much, Professor Lydia Ziato. For one, we affectionately call her. If you recall, she said, we have introduced in the university new programs, and our regional minister, who is in our midst today, is going to launch the new programs for us. We want to know who our regional minister is. Our regional minister is a distinguished Ghanaian politician and governance expert with a deep commitment to public service and community development. Born on September 21st, 1972 in Akachi Volta region, he hails from Atiavi and has built a career defined by leadership, resilience, and strategic policy making. With a solid academic background, Honorable Gunu holds a Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies, Journalism option, and a Master of Arts in Development Communication from the Ghana Institute of Journalism. He further obtained a Master of Arts in Local Government Administration and Organization from the Institute of Local Government Studies, equipping him with expertise in governance, communication, and community engagement. His political journey began with the National Democratic Congress, NDC, where he served as constituency treasurer for the Efia Kwesimentim constituency between 2003 and 2007. Rising through the ranks, he was appointed District Chief Executive, DCE, for Akachi North between 2013 to 2017, during which he championed socio-economic development and ensured security as the chairman of the District Security Council. By 2018, he became the regional secretary of the National Democratic Congress for the Volta region, playing a pivotal role in strengthening party structures and securing electoral victories. Beyond politics, Honorable Gunu has represented Ghana at various national and international conferences, contributing to policy discussions in areas such as water management, internal auditing, and governance. His certifications in governance and political leadership further highlights his dedication to effective leadership. An advocate for capacity building, policy advocacy, and grassroots mobilization, Honorable Gunu is passionate about leveraging governance to drive sustainable development. With a vision for a prosperous and inclusive Ghana, he remains committed to advancing initiatives and uplifts communities and strengthening democratic governance. Here is our regional minister with a resounding round of applause. I invite before our regional minister comes to launch the programs, we will have Professor Essien Beidu present a short presentation for us to know what these programs are, their job, prospects, and other information. Kindly welcome him with a round of applause.
Good day, Honorable Minister, Vice Chancellor, Registrar, Deans and Directors here present, members of convocation, students, parents, friends of the media, ladies and gentlemen. The University of Health and Allied Sciences has the singular honor to introduce to you programs that have been launched for the 2024-2025 academic year. As earlier mentioned, these programs include the Doctor of Medical Laboratory Science, MPhil programs in Medical Laboratory Science, PhD in Medical Laboratory Science, combined Bachelor and Master of Science in Psychology, Master of Philosophy in Midwifery, Bachelor of Health Service Administration, and a plethora of programs at the School of Pharmacy. Honorable Minister, let me mention that these programs are seamlessly aligned with the mission towards achieving precision medicine to address global healthcare challenges. That notwithstanding, again, with advancing laboratory medicine and diagnostic services and the attempt to guide the diagnostic sphere. Again, it is instructive to note that these graduates would have an international appeal to work with the WHO, CDC, and other international to achieve. Psychological health is a very important aspect of health. And it is the reason why the University of Health and Allied Sciences introduced a combined Bachelor and Master of Science in Psychology, with areas in clinical counseling and neuropsychology. The Vice Chancellor mentioned earlier that we need this cohort of professionals to practice as psychologists. And so to encourage and to foster that, we leverage on our international partnerships and, more importantly, So we're not only focused on the clinical sciences or the basic sciences, but we're also interested in the other stuff that we work with within the clinical setting. And so as part of the vision and mission of the university, we've introduced the Bachelor of Health Service Administration that is driven by the growing demand for skilled administrators to run our healthcare services effectively.
Honorable Minister, we acknowledge that there are complex issues that bewilder our healthcare system. These issues span from mismanagement, amongst many other things. And we believe that this program, having been introduced in the University of Health and Allied Sciences, would help tackle these administrative challenges. This program, having been introduced in the University of Health and Allied Sciences, would help tackle these administrative challenges. And so the University of Health and Allied Sciences also felt that it is time we introduce the Master of Philosophy in Midwifery. This program, Honorable Minister, aims to bridge the gap, especially in training at the lower level. Would have the capacity in the nursing and midwifery training schools. They would have the capacity to be managers and leaders within that sphere, and would have the capacity to conduct research and other things to bring evidence-based practice within the midwifery space. Again, the opportunities are enormous. Apart from teaching, these people or these graduates can also bring their expertise in consultancy services. They can also enter into entrepreneurial ventures in maternal, and important because we need to provide scientific evidence for solutions within the healthcare space and within the pharmacy setting. We need to effectively manage life-threatening poison cases that are becoming a common thing in our environment. Experts from this program would be very critical in the regulatory affairs of our medicines, where they would function conveniently in environmental protection spheres, Food and Drugs Authority, forensic laboratories, amongst many others. Again, in terms of career, they would be the key resource persons in academia and teaching. They would also offer training to the pharmaceutical workforce in Ghana and globally. And then, more importantly, they will be very critical in drug discovery, the development of new products, and new medicines from natural resources. Honorable Minister, I am very happy to also say that within the space, the graduates would provide a lot of expertise in quality control and quality assurance. They will be very instrumental in clinical trial designs, development, and introduction of new medicines in our healthcare system, pharmacovigilance, and clinical research associates, amongst many others. Honorable Minister, indeed, the great giant is rising. These are the new programs we have introduced in the University of Health and Allied Sciences. Thank you.
You ask, yeah, we have come. We have indeed come. And we are great giants rising. Now, with a resounding round of applause, shall we welcome our Honorable Regional Minister to launch the programs.
To see how best we can solve the water challenges over here. Because we believe that as the community grows, there is a need to ensure potable water, to the hostels, to the staff accommodations, and even the various faculties. The transport system is also noted. The security, I've asked the electricity company of Ghana the last time to visit the campus and see how best they can provide adequate street lighting, on the campus. And teaching and learning materials, all this, and I believe that together with the Regional Coordinating Council, we're going to ensure that gradually we resolve all these challenges. I want to give you that assurance. And the good news that I have for you, is that the very person who assisted President Mills to come out with this vision, is now the President of the Republic of Ghana. So how can a mother or the child leave the child to go hungry? Vice Chancellor, the other good news I have for you is that you have the capacity to expand. You have the capacity to expand. So these particular programs that you have introduced have come at the right time, and I believe is going to contribute largely to our healthcare service delivery in the country. We believe that professionalism is key when it comes to quality health service delivery. And we should be able to go to a facility and be able to assess all the areas of our health needs. It is one of the reasons why government has decided to lift the whole hospital to a teaching hospital. It is because of this university, so that that partnership and collaboration can work for students, from UHAS and probably other part of the West African sub-region to have adequate training or professional training. So I'm not going to talk so much. I'm just here to thank you very much for introducing these very programs that will contribute largely to our healthcare service delivery. And all your challenges have been noted, and we're going to work to resolve them in the next, in the near future. And then also assure you that the mother or the father of the university is back. So we are going to do everything possible to expand the facilities here whilst we resolve all the challenges facing the university. To my brothers and sisters, students, today, few moments ago you were matriculants. Today, now you are students. So let me acknowledge you as such. I want to appeal to you to take your studies seriously, because your parents and even some of you, I know you struggle to enter this university. So the examination malpractices and other things that can tarnish your image and the future, and probably the school's image, must not be allowed. On that note, let me officially launch all these very useful programs that has been introduced by the university management and the university authorities. Let me declare these programs duly launched. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
I will ask you to do it again. Thank you very much, our Director of Public Affairs, Tobias Sempa, to give us some acknowledgements and give us the vote of thanks.
So standing on existing protocols, I wish to acknowledge the presence of the regional minister whom has already been introduced to us, the presence of the Vice Chancellor who has already interacted with us, the presence of the registrar, also our deans and directors, our media, our friends from the media, we duly acknowledge your presence. SRC, we are aware of your presence and we duly acknowledge you. Our new students, without you, there will not be any program this morning. So you are duly acknowledged this morning. Our technical team, the ICT Directorate, the Public Affairs, the Protocol team, we appreciate your presence. We thank our patrons watching us. Glad to have you being part of this program. We give thanks to God for watching over everything that we've done today. And thank you all for being part of us. Registrar, I'm done.
Because you didn't thank yourself, I'm going to thank you very much for orchestrating all this. And let me emphasize another appreciation to our honorable minister. There is an equally important assignment that he should have been there around the same time, but he decided to be here first before he goes there. Shall we give him an applause? Thank you very much, Honorable. I told you earlier that this is one of the shortest academic ceremonies you will be participating in. We have come to the end of the program. I can see some of you are still waiting for other things. We have ended. The program is done. So in my capacity as the Registrar of the University of Health and Allied Sciences, matriculation ceremony is hereby dissolved. May I humbly request all of us to be upstanding while I invite Mr. Nuruddin Isaka to give us the closing prayer.
Shall we pray? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Allah, we thank you for today. We started this program by inviting your name, by asking you to be with us. You've really been with us. You started with us and ended up with us successfully. Allah, we thank you for the lives of our students who have just been matriculated. We pray that all that has been said here, they will work with it. May you, students, be good listeners. May you be good doers of whatever you heard. May you stay away from examination malpractices. May you continue to stay away from all offenses that may land you into trouble whilst being here as students. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhaban nar. Amin.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nuruddin Isaka. The UHAS anthem.